Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to come and talk about the things that I plan and I recommend that you declutter before the end of the year. So it's Christmas, it's that time of the year where everyone is happy, it's the festive season, it's that time of the year where there's food everywhere and it's just exciting to spend time with family and friends and things like that. But yeah, let's get to the flesh of this video. So 5 things that I recommend that you declutter before the end of the year. The first thing is items you no longer use. So that jacket or that dress or that purse that you've been holding on to because you bought it at a very expensive price, but in reality you don't wear it. It's time to give it out to someone who will actually use it. It could also be like just household items that you don't use. I think the rule is that if you haven't used something for 6 months, you don't need it and you need to get rid of it. So now is the right time to do it. There is a sense of fulfillment and happiness that comes with giving people stuff and decluttering your physical space. So you get that in return for something that you don't use, which is a bonus. So that would be my number one item on the list of the things to declutter. The second thing is toxic and unproductive relationships. So this could be friends, family members, co-workers, whatever it is. And honestly, I hate to be one of those people who are like, oh, it's the end of the year, I'll start cutting people off. You should cut people off as necessary. You don't have to wait till the end of the year. But the end of the year, like for me, I mean, I cut people off all the time because if you just realize that, they're not beneficial to you. But I really struggled this year because the people that I kind of have some people on my radar that I'm like, okay, I like them and that's why I'm holding on to them. Not necessarily, I mean, they've shown some signs that they may not be my friend or they may not be on my team like that. So letting them go is actually very painful, and for the most part sometimes it's not just letting them go altogether, it's just reducing contact, communication, and just distancing yourself to where their toxicity, I don't know, toxicity, so, oh god, I don't know how to pronounce that, but you get my point, doesn't affect you that much. So yeah, definitely check. And it could be your family members too. If there's just someone that when you talk to them, when you hang out with them, when you're around them, you find yourself thinking less of yourself, they don't think that your opinion counts, you always have to walk on eggshells. Life is too short for all of that, and you should just cut them loose and let them go, no matter how painful it is. The third thing are the books, and I guess this falls under digital decluttering. So pictures, books, if you check your gallery and it's just filled and you can't seem to find the pictures that you actually need or files that you actually need, it could be your hard drive, it could be your Google Drive. For me, it's a lot of stuff that I have to go through and delete. It kind of gives you like peace of mind. It reduces the time that you use in searching for things that you really need. So yeah, definitely declutter your digital life. The fourth thing is not a physical thing, but is very important, is pain and unforgiveness. So sometimes we tend to, and I'm struggling with that too, where someone has hurt you and you just hold on to it, even without knowing, unconsciously holding on to stuff. It's not healthy and it is not necessary, and you really hurt yourself more than the person who has hurt you if you keep holding on to things like that. Let them go. If you have to pray about it and let them go truly from the bottom of your heart. Forgive them, knowing that you also hurt people. So the grace that you expect is the grace that you should give, and just let it go. I promise you, you feel better, you feel lighter. And again, it goes back to the second point. If there's just someone where every time you see them, every time you talk to them, every time you see their posts on social media, it's time to unfollow that person, delete that account, forget what they've done to you, or try to forget it and forgive them. And if you need God to help you to forgive them, call him to intervene and he'll help you do that. But make sure that you're making a conscious effort to get rid of pain and unforgiveness in your heart and in your life. The fifth and final thing will be negative perception of yourself. So if there is something that you don't like about yourself, which there is always something that we don't like for example, it could be a physical feature, it could be a habit, it could be anything. So to just learn to accept yourself and get rid of that negative thought. So for me, in recent times, it will be my weight. I have gained a lot of weight. I don't even know what's going on, but I'm working on, I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to make better, healthier decisions when it comes to food. But in the meantime, while I'm struggling with that and I'm trying to get rid of that, I still need to enjoy my life. Like, my life cannot come to a stop because I'm trying to lose weight. So whatever it is for you, you have to make sure that you accept yourself as you are and you work towards your change. So understand that yes, sometimes you need to change a bad habit, a bad, weight gain, you need to lose the weight, or debt you need to clear. But while you're doing that, make sure that your self-esteem and your confidence level is intact, and that you're giving yourself some slack and not just putting so much pressure on yourself. So yeah, the fifth thing will be to remove any negative perception of yourself, get rid of it, so that going into the new year, you have new energy, new strength, that you have to face all of your goals for 2019. I am a little bit dull today, but I still decided to make a video. I have a headache, I don't know why, and that's why I'm not wearing a wig or anything, and I'm just really tired. So I'm going to go ahead, but I still wanted to make a video because the show must not and cannot stop. But I'm going to go ahead and take this stuff off and try to take a nap, because that's why I came home from work. So thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.